Okay, so welcome to the business webinar. So I'm just going to go over what I have to cover and talk about our business research program that we have. And it's something very unique. And we do offer internship for this business research. And also, this is specifically for students who are applying for the business major. Okay, and a lot of colleges like UMich Ross Business School expects a student to submit a business plan, right? So that's one of the key components that's needed for a business school, right? So we have incorporated all those kinds of additions that will help a student. Okay, and again, I'm just going to go over what I have. Okay, any questions, please chat them away. Okay, it is like boldly pioneering the future for entrepreneurship, business, marketing, and all those important components that are needed to apply to a business major. Okay, and about me, I'm basically an immigrant. I studied in India. I was frustrated with the lack of clarity in the college admission process when my oldest son was applying to colleges, which was over 5 or 6 years ago. Okay, so I made it my mission to demystify the college process. Okay, it does not have to be this hard and confusing. Got it? And my qualification, I'm a Tony Robbins certified life coach. I'm a positive psychology coach. I coach. I can coach ADHD kids as well. I've been trained under Peg Dawson. She's a leading psychologist for executive functioning skills, which is the prefrontal cortex of the brain, which is where all the planning, prioritization, focus, everything lies. Okay. I'm also a meditation instructor, and I did my college counseling from UC Berkeley. I mean, they pretty much killed us in that program. We had to create so many college reports, like about 5 or 6 of them every single week. It was an exhausting program, but I learned quite a lot by going through that, and I applied those principles in my college counseling. Okay. So this is basically the launch of research in entrepreneurship and business and marketing, right? So we wanted to niche it down to specifically business, okay? And that's what we have to offer here. You're in the right place if you want to apply to highly selective colleges, Ivy Leagues. You want your child to get the maximum acceptances and scholarships. We have all kinds of programs. You want to create a college profile no college can refuse, then we have the solution for you. And you want to outplay the competition. Okay, so this is what I tell everybody is that create a profile that the top 1% creates, right? Not the rest of the 99%, because you've got to stand out. Colleges are not looking for cookie cutter students or candidates, okay? And you want to learn from the experts, right? These are university professors, ex-admission officers that run our programs. Unfortunately, this is not the place for you if you're looking for shortcuts and sort of reluctant for your child to put in the hard work, because there are no shortcuts in college application. Okay, and yeah, you expect overnight results. That's simply not possible, and you're sort of expecting like substandard research papers to be published. Even that is not possible, because the first thing that I get asked a lot is, can you guarantee that a child can get their research paper published? And that's quite unethical, because it needs to be a quality research paper to get published in journals. And our business students have got their paper published. Okay. And our college success, uh, my students have gotten into Stanford, Johns Hopkins, UC Berkeley, Cornell, Carnegie Mellon, St. Louis University, a lot of colleges all around. Okay. I don't have the business schools, but it's Kelly Business School, Bentley, Babson, Hult, NYU, business major, UT Austin, just about every college that you can think about, my students have gotten into. So I just want to let you know how this whole Gifted Gapper started. For a lot of you who don't know, it was started by my older son when he was 15. So he wanted to mentor, be an entrepreneur, do research in cryptocurrency. He wanted to do a lot of things, but he lacked the confidence to sort of go about it himself. And that's when I hired a coach. She was all the way in San Diego, and I flew him on a red eye to take him there. So that's what this whole program started about. And he went about to college. He just graduated this weekend from Georgia Tech in 3.5 years. With his master's as well, because he was like quite driven. He was self-starter and everything, and he really motivated us, right, to go outside of the comfort zone. He pushed us. He pushed me, in fact, to find him the best opportunities to excel. And that's what Gifted Gabber is about, where every parent can be unapologetically ambitious. We will help you find the best resource for your child, and every child is unique. Okay. And yeah, I was obsessed after seeing him. He went to college, and I just kept the Gifted Gapper name, but I entirely changed what he set out to do. He just had the communication part of it, but I added the college counseling, study skills, passion project, and everything. And I don't claim to be an expert, so that's why I hire the best mentors and the industry experts to help out teams. Okay, so I hired a consulting company that would headhunt professors, and that's how I went about finding professors and have about eight university professors who are mentoring and helping students guide in all those different fields that are there. So every single research program is run by a university professor, two university professors actually, and I'll show you how it goes about. Okay. And so how is our research for business program designed? Okay, so basically the objectives that are part of the research program is learning the marketing fundamentals. They're going to learn about market research and analysis, digital marketing, about segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Then they're going to learn about AI in marketing, and then develop a research paper, which is the article development. They're going to finalize and present the research paper, and I will help them publish or submit their program. I'm sorry, submit their research paper for publishing. So that is our main objective, is to prepare students who are passionate about business, entrepreneurship, marketing. They all go hand in hand. And that's what we want to give them an experience of. Okay. And yeah, so these are the 4 steps that the research program addresses. The first step is introduction to entrepreneurship marketing. Then they learn about the various marketing concepts, apply them by doing a business entrepreneurship. I'm sorry, internship. So colleges are looking for real life internship experience that we offer exclusively for our business students. Okay. And along with that, they will also write a research paper on one aspect of it. They're going to do case studies on different businesses and develop a research paper and submit it for publishing. Okay, so these are the things that they're going to learn. They're going to learn the entrepreneurship basics, introduction to the innovation in business, develop an entrepreneurial mindset, right? Um, I know a lot about it because when I started my business, I had zero experience. I just knew my stuff, but I did not know how to run a business or marketing or anything. And I just wish somebody had taught me because I had to figure out each and everything on my own. So that is why this whole program is so personal for me because I mentor these students. I take them under my wing. I teach them about how I go about doing business in Gifted Gabber. I show them our whole operations, how we go about creating the customer avatar, and everything. And even last year, they had that entrepreneurship where I mentored them directly. Okay. Next is marketing. That's like super important when they are doing their business major. This is something that they're going to learn in college, and that's something that we have incorporated here. They're going to learn about the product concepts, the problem statement, the customer segment identification, and everything. This is what the professor in business is going to teach them. Okay. And yeah, so with the internship, they're going to have real life experience. They're going to create a case study, and also they'll develop a business plan. For the business plan, I usually give them templates, and they need to work with a company. And you know, a lot of companies do not have a business plan, and they are going to work closely with the person running the business to create a business plan, right? So it's like really, really transformational. And whatever business plan they create, they are going to submit it in their college application when they're applying to colleges, because a lot of them expect either to see a student having started their own entrepreneurship or a business, or they want to see a business plan that they have developed for another business. So that's something that we have incorporated here. Okay. And yeah, so after that, they're going to have a final presentation, which we call it as the thesis defense. They're also going to write a research paper based on their solution or a product or a service that they pick. And the final paper will be blessed by our creative writers, and they can submit it for publishing, okay, which I guide them to submit it. Okay. And yeah, so any questions so far, please type them. I will address them at the end of the presentation. About the research professor, it is Dr. Elias. He is from the Swiss School of Business and Management. He also runs a company, a digital marketing company, as well as he's a professor. He's the one who's going to mentor all these kids. He has a lot of courses on Coursera and everywhere where he teaches kids growth marketing. I mean, not kids. He teaches adults growth marketing, data analytics, and everything. Right. So he's like a wonderful resource for us, for students to work with. Okay. And our creative writers, these are employed by Gifted Gabber, us. I have three creative writers. It's Professor Virgil. They are experts in creative writing who will review the research paper and teach them how to write a research paper. So basically, colleges are looking for outcome. Okay. Whatever it is, they are looking for a tangible, measurable outcome in a college application. If it's an extracurricular activity, they want to see what impact you've done, right? So how do you show that impact? Through results. So every one of our program has an outcome or a result. And here, the result is a research paper, an internship, and a concept, right? Because that's what it takes to create a business idea. So we're going to help them with that. And that is what they can put in their extracurricular activity, because colleges are looking for subject matter expert, right? So if you say that, hey, you're applying for business majors, they are going to look for extracurricular activities that are related to business. Okay, so this is an extremely valuable experience. One, working with a professor, it shows colleges that a child is a deep learner, right? And along with that, we're providing them that real life internship. So what they learn from here, they have to go and apply in a real company, right? And that is an opportunity that we offer them. And they also will work with me very closely to see how our business runs and understand. Okay, and last year as well, we ran a business internship, and I made students to create a customer avatar. Okay, so Gifted Gabber's customer avatar is mom and dad, right? They are the decision makers, but we felt like we were missing a major chunk, which is a student avatar. And I had these business students help me create a student avatar, and they had to go figure out uh, everything that was there in the template, and they did that phenomenally. And I'll show it to you. They contributed a lot for my business, and that's what I like about working with high school students is their immense capability, their intelligence, right? So I just kept procrastinating creating the avatar because it was so time consuming. But these kids, I refer to them as kids, they were high school students, did a phenomenal job with that. They learned about different digital marketing, and contributed immensely. So that's the experience that I'm trying to bring it here. They'll also be offered a social media internship where they will be taught how to create content, do research for Gifted Gabber, create content. You will be surprised what these kids can do. Got it? And so that's an experience that I'm offering only to students who enroll in this program. Okay, I'm going to continue with my presentation. Any questions, please type them away. Let me just continue with my presentation. Okay, oh my God, just skip. Okay, so this is another thing that I used to take my older son to is pitch fest or pitch competition, where if a student creates a service or a product or their own idea, I have templates for them where they can create a whole pitch deck on their idea, on their startup. Okay, and I will help them participate in different pitch fest and competitions. Got it? So I remember taking my son to Brooklyn and other places to participate in a lot of pitch fest competitions on Gifted Gabber. Right, that was like 6 years back. Right, so I have a complete list of competitions and everything where kids can participate. They do get like there are a lot of venture capitalists and competitions that they can win to get seed fund for their company as well, if they're very serious and if it is a very, very good pitch deck. Okay, so this is something that I'm extremely passionate about, like seeing young kids like coming up with this idea. I had a kid who wanted to like resell shoes. Okay, so that's pretty darn amazing in my books. I had other kids who actually created a scrub, or a scrub that they went about marketing and selling, right? So there are so many ideas that these kids have, right? And that's what I wanted to do, because whole Gifted Gabber was started by my older son when he was 15. He used to run coding camps, public speaking workshops, hackathons, everything for kids. Okay, and I remember driving up to Philadelphia. I live in the Philadelphia suburbs, the Philadelphia School District, where he taught them coding and everything. So that's how Gifted Gabber started by my son. And I believe that every high schooler there who has a passion for running a business to help them and mentor them. Okay. And I don't think this slide got updated. There are 20 sessions that will be offered, which is basically 8 sessions with a university professor, 8 sessions with a creative writer, 2 one-on-one sessions, and 2 one-on-one sessions with the creative writer, that is 20. Then they also have final presentation and 2 more sessions to help them submit the paper for publishing. So that's all included in this program. Okay. And of course, they will receive a certificate and letter of recommendation from the university professor. Okay, so are you excited as much as I am? Because this is one program that I'm very, very closely involved in, because it's my area of expertise as against the other topics, which are like cancer, neuroscience, AI. I'm not an expert in that, but I know how to run a business. And that's something that I work with students. I just wanted to share our research program success. This is an acceptance letter to Duke, and I want to share with you how important it is to have projects and research. It says, I enjoyed reviewing your application, and the admissions committee was impressed by your innovative projects and research prowess. So this shows what colleges are looking for, be it business or any other major that a kid is applying to. They certainly like to see research in their profile. Okay, so that's what I have. Let me know if you have any questions. You can chat them, or I'm just going to unmute you, so you can unmute yourself and ask any questions. Okay, these are on our website right here. If you go here, there is business, and you will be able to see all the details. It's been years. Okay, so basically all the details are here about the sessions, about the dates, about the professors and everybody. Okay, so all the details are here.